Hey guys, happy Sunday. I hope everyone's having a great Sunday. I am just making a run to the grocery store so I can make a couple things today, and I have to go out of town in a couple days, so I've got to do some meal prepping. And just coming on, I was just thinking this morning about, as Kerry and I went through difficult times and being disconnected, like we've shared in a couple of our videos, we've referenced how, we just began to get so busy with life and so disconnected and so, I think, just distracted by life. And I'm going to start doing, more videos where I'm giving you some small tips and the things I've learned over time. And this morning I thought about a happy wife life tip, and I'll never forget, I was having a therapy session with my therapist, and we were talking about Kerry and I's relationship and where it was at, and I was telling her that I realized that Kerry and I were not as connected as I wanted us to be, that we didn't talk about, I was beginning to realize that I talked to my friends more than I talked to Kerry. I was quick to run and tell my friends things when I was excited, right? I would call my girlfriends with the news, with the excitement, or, whatever was happening in my life or whatever I was processing or thinking about, I would call my girlfriends first. And one of the things she told me is, she said, Rebecca, if you really want you and Kerry to be more connected again, and you want to, rebuild that intimacy and that love and that connection, she said, call him first. She said, anytime something happens, let him be the first one that gets that first level of excitement. You know how in the retelling of things, you lose the excitement, you'll lose like the energy as you're retelling it to more people. Whatever it is, you lifted the most you've ever lifted at the gym. You exercised longer than you ever had. You hit a money goal in your business. Whatever it is, you lost 5 pounds. I'm just trying to think of like goals and things that, we as women and even men, when you get excited or there's something that happens, or you have an aha moment where, God shows you something, or something finally clicks and something makes sense for you. She said, share with Kerry first. Call him with the news first, or the idea, the thought, the win, whatever it is, call him first, so that he gets the benefit of that initial excitement, that initial, versus being the third, fourth, fifth person that you're telling, because now you're not as excited. Right? And it's in our communication, it's what we share with each other that creates intimacy, that creates friendship, that creates connection. And as I began to become more intentional about sharing with Kerry and talking to Kerry, just as much, if not more, than I was talking to my friends, getting back to connecting as friends, sure enough, our intimacy grew. Because intimacy is all about sharing. It's all about communication, right? Fellas, it's all about sharing and talking, so that by the time you do get in bed, she already feels close to you. The intimacy is created outside of the bedroom. It's in the conversations and the laughter and the fun and vulnerable moments. It's all inside of that communication. And so if you want to create more intimacy, more connection, and more friendship inside of your relationship with your partner, it's important that you begin to do things to intentionally develop that, right? It doesn't just happen from sex. It doesn't happen just once you get in the bedroom, fellas. It happens all outside the bedroom, and all of those text messages and conversations and all of those moments in life being shared with each other. So I wanted to come on and just give this tip because it was just on my mind, and I'll never forget when my therapist said that to me. She says, start sharing with Kerry first. And sure enough, guys, that has really done just wonders in our relationship of rebuilding that deep, deep, deep connection and love and friendship and enjoyment of our relationship. All right. I love you guys. Blessings in abundance. Have a great Sunday. Got the Ask Kerry segments, brand new videos coming up that are going to be Ask Kerry. You can send your questions for anything you want to ask Kerry to hello@RebeccaLynnPope.com. It's hello@RebeccaLynnPope.com, and you can ask questions and Kerry's going to answer the questions on video. Make sure you grab your spot and sis, let it go. If you need to do more healing work and letting go as we get ready to go into a brand new year, releasing heartbreak and pain, your exes, so you can be ready for your new blessings. Make sure you grab your spot. It's still 50% off. This is the last day. Code HHH50. That link is in my bio as well. All right. I love you guys. Blessings in abundance. Mwah. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.